Progress by Emma LaRocque. To begin, my first impression of this poem was quite simple and rather straightforward. I chose this poem because it intrigued me and I had difficulty understanding it, and who doesn't like a challenge, right? The title itself was rather effortless, but yet it had a deep meaning. As I read the poem once, I was quite flustered and confused as to what Emma LaRocque is trying to tell us, due to all the broken up sentences and much rather of the simplicity use of words. Due to my puzzled state of mind and curiosity, I decided to give it another chance and read it thoroughly. After reading it numerous times, I started to have a sense of what the poet was trying to say. All the effortless words that had been written down had a deep meaning underneath it that made me feel at ease and enthralled by it. The poem was compared by the Mad Modern Man and Earth Poet. The main theme of the poem is simply the title itself, progress. A lot have changed from back when the First Nations ruled the land as to what it is right now, but not everyone have viewed the world the same. As to some things we've made progress, as to some things we did not. After reading the first half of the poem meticulously, it was the First Nations' point of view of how they viewed the world. Considering the keywords Earth Poet and Sundance, that means beauty and bravery. As to the Mad Modern Man, they viewed the world misery, distress, felt uncomfortable, and lack of passion. As to the end of the poem illustrates how the Mad Modern Man viewed the world. Keywords such as cold spires, stealing, earth, and Sundance. And lastly, as I was reading the poem, what came to my attention was the word landscape. It has a somewhat disconnection from the poem, which the word land is on line 25 and scape on line 26. As I read it again, I noticed that it made a contrast to the modern man society and the world showing disconnection. Three key features I have found in the poem are 2 personification and 1 alliteration. Line 27 to 29, Mad Modern Man Must Make Me Look, is an example of alliteration. Line 12 to 14, Making the Sun Dance, personification. Line 19 to 20, So Busy Tipping Moons, personification. 2 questions I would like to ask are, how does progress truly represent in this poem? And how might the heavy indent of the final line challenge the decisiveness of the full stop at the end of the poem? Thank you.